Capricorn, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today I'm here to do a reading for you for April. We're going to take a look at your overall general energy, what you may not see coming, and get some important advice from spirits. How is everybody? Ooh, you've got your whole love life looks like it's going through a renewal, or your soulmate contracts. I'm getting a good vibe. Something new could be coming in for those of you who are single, or a deepening for those of you who are in connection. There's like a rebirth going on in the soulmate sector. I like seeing that, first off, Cap. Ooh, wishes coming true. Star energy. Definitely going through a major rebirth in your healing. Okay. I like what I'm seeing on the surface. Thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Capricorn today. All right, Caps, let's see. We're going straight into the tarot. I'll be pulling in some oracle messages as well. Hope you're having a great week so far. Things might be on the up and up here for you. I'm feeling good, positive vibes. Let's see. Current energy for Caps. Current energy. Yes, there is some happiness. Page of Wands. She's dancing. She's throwing her baton in the air. It's like you could be... You're either letting something go and you're feeling good about it, or you're just twirling through life and you're anticipating a lot more play, a lot more fun ahead. I like that. But as an energy frequency, this is just, I'm in a good mood. What can I say, right? That kind of vibe. Oh, yeah. Wow. You got some major arcana over that, too. It's almost like no matter what comes your way, you're taking a light-footed approach to it, and you're dancing through it. Like, watch me twirl, universe, watch me twirl. I'm getting that. Wow. I love that combination. It's giving me some really good, like, you want to throw something heavy at me? Watch me. It's like when you're twirling the plates, right? You may have a lot going on. I'm getting that you have, but overall, it's like a lighter frequency, and this almost like a total transformation in the energies for you. All right, let's see. Overall general energy. Aha! Yes. Okay. Now I know why you're all dancing in the streets. You're opening up your heart big time. Okay. It could be because of a person. We can say that. But your heart is like, womp womp. It's Care Bear. You get the Care Bear heart going on. I'm getting that. Womp womp womp. This is, your heart is running over with the flow of activity. Something could be just really opening you up. Could be universal forces, because you've got death over this. Rebirth. Interesting. This is going to be an interesting reading, I can tell already. All right, opportunity. Ace of Wands. My word. 2 aces. How about that? You are going in the direction of wide open. I'm hearing that. Remember that song, Wide Open? She liked wide open spaces. It's like you created more space within you, and now there's something coming towards you that's going to meet you in that energy. It feels like something brand new, tailor-made just for your energy frequency. It could be a new idea, divine inspiration. It could be a new love, but it's like you're moving forward in it because you have the Page of Wands. It's not just, wishful thinking here. It feels like it's this could be something that could completely change your life, and it's new for you. Okay. The challenge. Ooh, Queen of Swords. This is standing in your truth and integrity, in your feminine energy. So this is interesting. Maybe the challenge is just keeping your head level, staying level-headed, because this feels like very expansive energy. And you are keeping your feet on the ground. I like seeing that. Let's see the immediate future. No! What you stressing about? You're in this wide open place. I'm sorry. I'm like, that's why I like doing the full spreads, because I'm like, yippee! And then I'm like, no! Like, I get upset about it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it for you. Like, what's this? What is this, Capricorn? Why are you in anxiety when you're like... You're showing me you like wide open spaces. There's something interfering with your wide open spaces here. And it's called a monkey mind, right? A chaotic mind. We're going to find out why that's here. Knight of Swords. Two of Wands. It's like something that's coming in and you can feel it. And you could be stressing out about it. Like, when is it coming? What kind of, if you're calling in new love, you could be stressing out about when is it coming? How is it getting here? What are they like? Who are they? Is it this person? Is it that person? It's like you could be overthinking a new beginning in your life. And Spirit's like, just dance, play. Don't worry about it. There's something you're concerned about. This is interesting, this reading, because I was like, wow, you're so open, but then now you've got like some rut coming into your openness. And I don't know if it's just overthinking something or you've got somebody causing you some distress. Let's see. The big break and swift action, which we do have. This is a card of movement, something swiftly either coming in or exiting. Let's see. Let's see what these frequencies have to say. The first one that came out is 1515, the big break. An opportunity, help, extra cash, or other support is coming your way. So keep going and have fun. This is you being playful, like I said. Have fun when performing your tasks. The most tremendous success comes from passion. Yeah, all efforts will be rewarded big time. So there's something you are passionate about, and you're getting the green light from your heart saying, go do it, right? This is for you. This is making you happy, right? And it's something that's really big because it's got the death over it, and it's not even an ending. For me, this feels like your energy is completely taking a 180. You're pivoting on a new timeline that's high and open. And then you may have made a conscious decision recently, say, you know what? I'm going to increase the space in my own inner terrain so I can feel more like myself again. I'm getting that. The big break, 1515. Some of the key words for this month are innovation, focus, creation, progress, forward movement, skills, and goals. All right. This could be a new work path. There's not a pentacle, though, so I'm getting that this has more to do with your emotional state, the swirl, right, of calling in something new that you're summoning, that you are manifesting. And then we have swift action, 0808. You will enter a time of expansion. What'd I tell you? I feel the energies, you all. And then the words back me up. So begin taking steps toward achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Don't, like, post haste. Don't wait. Don't wait to do the things that you know that you want to do, that you have the energy for, that will help bring about more abundance. Finances will miraculously improve. Oh, and somebody has their mind set on you, Capricorn. Keywords: wealth, empathy, promises, commitment, affection, inner strength, auspicious outcomes. And I did have this auspicious feeling coming into this. You may have somebody new coming into your life. Like I said, I saw the Two of Cups and the Judgment. Your love life could be going through an overhaul. Just don't bring in old energies of a monkey mind, trying to overthink something, trying to be 5 steps ahead of something. And then you won't enjoy it because you're going to be worried about the future of it. So I'm getting that. If you're moving towards something that's coming in quick, unanticipated energy, you may have a tendency to, when something good happens, for you to like think the worst because of your past experiences. So don't do that. Okay? Don't do that. I'm going to be stern with you. Don't do that. And I know you can take that lightly because I mean that with love. So Ace of Cups. You got me interested here because I got a Capricorn North Node. So my destiny is Cap. All right? Just so you know. That's a little secret. So I pay attention to the to Capricorn readings. I've never admitted that on camera, but I do pay attention. They're not, I don't think the nodes of the moon are as prominent as the moon energy itself, which is our emotions, but it is nice to pay attention to the North Node because that's your destiny. And then your South Node has to do with your past karma and the things and the gifts you've brought into this existence, to this incarnation. Just, you know, a little bit of, I love astrology. Yeah, you got some sort of breakthrough energy coming in. If you felt like you were getting trapped or held back from new energy, new experiences, just same old, this month is going to be different. All right, let's get into this Ace of Cups. Why is the Ace of Cups here? Why is the Ace of Cups here? I'm on the edge of my seat. Ooh. Ooh, High Priestess. Ooh. Then the High Priestess walks in the room and you're just like, ooh. This is definitely deep. Interesting. Now we have someone showing up. King of Pentacles. Male or female, this is somebody who they bring maybe a secure commitment to their career. Oh, now we have 2 energies. Interesting. Huh. There's a King of Wands, a King of Pentacles, and the High Priestess and the Ace of Cups in your overall energy. I feel like 2 things are happening, Capricorn, for you. Because you're earthbound energy. We're going to attribute this King of Pentacles to you. You could be really stepping it up in your career. And you're being led and guided, honoring. It's like trust your instincts in whatever you're trying to build in your work sector, in your career right now, in your investments, any kind of financial decisions. Trust, because you're showing me that you have access to an instinctual decision making aspect of self. You're driven. I think that you've got a lot of ambition. You're showing me, and that intuition, that ambition is tied to your intuition. So trust your gut. Trust it. Listen to it. This month, especially around a new beginning, if you're opening up into a new project, a new career endeavor, it could be a new stream of income. It's going to go well. I do think you have a fire sign around you that has got their eye on you. They may be they may come toward you. Hell, they could be in the 9 of Swords energy about you. I'm not sure, but I am getting that you're finding a lot of groundedness and rootedness energetically in your work and creating more stability for yourself. It's almost like you've got no problem making good, healthy decisions around your stability and your security, and also trusting your instincts with that. I like that. It's almost like I trust how I spend my money. I trust how I make my money, and I just trust, and I'm open to new opportunities in that arena. Again, this King of Wands, it feels like a peripheral energy. Let's keep going. I like it though. You're showing me solid energy. Solid. Like solid as a rock energy. Feels like something's gonna something could come out of left field for you this month. There's the Queen of Swords. Again, which we have in the challenge. King of Swords. Ooh, this is you trying to stay in your truth and integrity. You're implementing some sort of new idea. Wow. Capricorn, this is amazing energy of just being really balanced in your truth and integrity and standing firm. Like nothing's going to sway your belief around what? What? 10 of Pentacles. Some of you are heading straight towards like a major opportunity in money with a new idea that is like there is no limit to the amount of inspiration that this is going to create for you. Capricorn, this is going to be a good month. This is going to be a really good month. I think some of you are like making a gut decision around an investment and you're like, oh, thank God that was a good decision. Others of you, you're just really killing it at work. You could be that person that people are like, damn, I love that idea. Let's do it. I'm getting that energy off of you. Like you're leading the charge. I love this. And it's so balanced. I love it when I see this integration. It's like you're taking your air energy. I love it when air meets fire because it creates success. You're like, I have all these ideas and I have all this passion and I'm going to create shit. Watch me. I love it. You're like, I also think that you're making a big decision about what's going to meet you in a new beginning. And it's like you've learned a lot about your own stability and security and making the right decisions to only get invested in things that are prosperous for you. All levels, prosperous. You're like, I ain't going to get involved in anything new that I don't see a long-term prosperous aspect to it. Basically, no situationships, right? No friends that drain your energy like hell, that are negative forces in your life. No family members that you're constantly overgiving to. Like, you mean business. You've done a lot of cleanup work to produce a lot of balance just in your mind. That's why I'm telling you all this, because there's something coming in that could disrupt all this freaking amazing balance that you've created here. Your opportunity is to remember what you've created. Remember how balanced you are now, because something is coming in. Could be somebody around you though. Let's see. This solar plexus has been going wonky this morning, and I do think that this is a matter of staying confident in your decision making around long-term commitments and investments, because you want it to inspire you. You want it to feel right. You know the difference, Capricorn. You're showing me you really know the difference. You've learned the hard way. This is beautiful, balanced energy. You have a lot of people around you too. With all these court cards, when I see this many court cards, these are people that you're engaging with on the regular. I'm telling you, there are people that look up to you, Capricorn. A lot of people look up to you. You may not even realize that. All right, Queen of Swords. You're being challenged here. It is something coming in. Knight of Wands. Fast-moving energy. This is challenging you in your truth and integrity. Somebody wants to work with you, entertain you romantically. There's something coming in that you're like, oh, this had an ending. What's going on here? You have a fire sign that you had some sort of ending with, that you had to stand in your truth and integrity and say, you know what, this is not going to be long term. Why am I going to get invested in somebody that I can't depend on? It doesn't have to be romantic, but I am seeing that you had some sort of challenging ending because somebody was taking advantage, right? Or taking for granted what you're like, I offer like the shiz here. Like, you're like, I got it. And if you don't want it, then shame on you, because you just missed out. I'm almost feeling like somebody's like on your periphery that you contended with, and there was some sort of ending, and they didn't recognize what they were. It's almost like they got FOMO. You got somebody around you that's got FOMO, Capricorn. You're like, you know, I know. My high priestess told me. I don't know. They were an idiot. I don't even know why what did they do that for? They didn't see my value. They didn't see how much I got going on in my life. It's almost like they disregarded you. Whew. I don't know why I just took a left turn, because I'm just like, why? What? Okay. Now I know what you're dealing with. Somebody got you way up in your head, and I think they exited, and you got into balance, and you started to realize your worth and your value and everything you're building in your life and just how amazing you are. And if somebody can't see that or invest in it appropriately, and they're going to just ruin it, I think you got somebody coming back that feels like they made a mistake. I wouldn't be surprised if we have a Page of Cups here, like an apology. Let's see. Could be, it feels like a missed opportunity, and someone's had enough time in separation and they're going, oh man, what was I thinking? Nine of Swords. The Moon. Oh, there's a lot of unknowns. The Tower. Holy crikey. And the Empress. Oh, you are not messing around, Capricorn. Good Lord. I think that you've got someone that has so much hiding inside of them. You got somebody in major denial about how they feel about you, and they're having a massive tower around you, and they are so stressed out about it. They don't know what to do about it, as my voice goes. The Moon is hidden. It's subconscious programming. This person has stressed you out, Capricorn. They're having a massive awakening. I think you need to be careful about what you invest in. You don't want anything to take away from your sense of self and your security, okay, and your stability. You're showing me it's so important to you to stand in your truth and integrity, to invest in things that invest in you. And you got somebody that's like, that couldn't even see your value. And you're standing here going, you know what? There's a tower in their own perception. Come what may. Now what? I feel like this time period in April is somebody realizing that they made a massive mistake. I don't get readings like this very often. And you may just decide there's just too many unknowns in this situation. I'm not sure. I got to clarify this tower. Y'all are making me go down a rabbit hole here. Because, I mean, it's almost like a hidden internal tower of you actually. You have to make a decision whether you're going to stress out about somebody who didn't see your value and your worth and decide if they do come back, which I think they are, if it's even worth your time. Okay? Because you're standing in your Empress energy here at the end of the day. And this person helped you come back into balance with you so hardcore. It's almost like when somebody takes you for granted and doesn't see the value in you, it's like almost like you went through this really huge expansion. Right? This big openness. And now you're like, wait, if they come back, it may send you back into an energy that you just elevated out of. You see what I'm saying? I got to clarify this tower. This is coming in. It could be this Venus in retrograde and things that someone was in denial about. They were like saying, I'm overwhelmed. I can't do this. I can't do that. And you're just like, fine. It led to an ending. They were overwhelmed. Nine of Swords is overwhelmed with anxiety. Too many things were unknown about this. A tower. I think you've been in a tower with somebody that you never thought you would have. Maybe you were going towards a new opportunity. You're like, this is great. This is awesome. This could be it. And then all of a sudden it was like over. And you're like, this person, and it was little things that maybe they were doing that undermined the stability. The challenge was that there was an ending. You have somebody that's coming back and you're standing there with your sword, Queen of Swords, double. You've already learned from this in the past. So you're going to be challenged coming in April around this. What's this? I just want to get a card or two on the tower. My head is spinning, y'all. This is major energy over someone being, I think that you feel this person energetically. I don't think this is you. You feel them wanting to come back, but they're freaking terrified. The High Priestess. You've already gone to Spirit with this. You put it in Spirit's hands, didn't you? You said, you know what? It's their lesson, not mine. Goodness me. You need to trust and honor your intuition. You do have someone wanting to come back to you. The Tower is somebody realizing around you that you were their happiness, you were their joy. 3 of Cups, King of Swords. Things turned icy between you and this person, and it really is a shame because it started out full of promise, didn't it? Full of promise. It had the passion. It had like this sense of long-term stability over it. You saw long-term into it. You guys were aligned, and then things shifted. It's because somebody couldn't get on board with the idea of this even. It's almost like their vision of the future was obscured, but yours was wide open. You saw it all. Y'all are really taking me down a rabbit hole today. I feel this energy of like, you saw it, they didn't. And now they're going to see it. And they're going to be like, oh shit, is it too late? Because it did damage. This did damage. This ending damaged things. You actually have found yourself again in a better place because of this. This person, no. They want relief. They're having their own internal tower over this, around the decisions they made to deny their truth, the moon, when this was their joy. I'm going to clarify the Knight of Swords now. Wow, this has been intense for you. Very intense, Capricorn. This may be just for a few of you, I don't know, but this was like, this is an important reading for some of you out there. Let's see, Knight of Swords. Ace of Wands, what'd I tell you? See, here's the thing. You're in a brand new, spanking, amazing energy. Don't let anybody steal your thunder, okay? If someone comes back, I think you're going to open the door a little bit. Be like, what do you want? You know what I mean? Hear them out. God, somebody really messed up. Yeah, and all these cards went messy. Knight of Swords, double Knight of Swords. Somebody's coming rushing back in. They've been thinking, overthinking. Someone overthinks instead of overfeel. They weren't in their feels. They were overthinking. Oh, wow. I see now what this person did. This person is too rigid in their heart space. Emperor over the Queen of Cups. They have this ability to like shut their heart down when a situation requires vulnerability. This is a huge lesson for them. I think they could be rushing back in, but what I'm worried is they want you, they desire you, they want this, but they have like this, almost this control over their heart where they can shut it on and off at will. Because they're rigid. It's almost like they have an armor around their heart. Emperor over the Queen of Cups. It's like this person likes to have control. And the minute they have to get vulnerable, their energy switches. This is a tough one. I don't know what to advise you here to do about this, because this person's, they got a lot of healing to do. Anyone that has that heavy armoring around needing to control their heart, how can they love unconditionally? The Emperor is rigid when it's over the Queen of Cups. I'm getting a rigidity. It's not for lack of desire. It's not for, this person wants to run to you. They want to be probably, this wild romantic like energy, but they stop themselves. And my worry is that this person might continue to do that. It might be a pattern in them. I want to get a little bit more from you, because now here, see, this is the problem. You two have a very deep bond. Emperor, Empress. Okay? The very deep bond. This has stressed you out because I think you saw everything. You felt it, you sensed it, you knew it, you divined it. This person, I think you intimidate them. And their only way to control their intimidation is to shut their heart off. Like they literally couldn't feel their love for you for a little bit. And now with space and time, they're realizing how they really feel. I'm just worried that they may shut it down again. This is an interesting reading, Capricorn. Bear with me. We're already 27 minutes. I want to get, this is near future energy. Oh, God, you love this person so much. You want this person. You want Ace of Cups. You want this love. I think you're telling me, though, you want new love. You want love to be renewed, but you got to communicate your feelings. You're like, if you can't communicate your feelings, what are we going to do here? Interesting. This is fascinating me. I never do this many. Yeah. 7 of Pentacles. You're like, is it worth opening up my heart to this person when they crushed a new beginning, when they crushed a new opportunity, when they crushed me in the denial of how they truly feel? You got communication coming in from somebody that you've been dealing with that it looks like you had some sort of ending. It doesn't even feel like an off on. It feels like something came in, it was perfectly aligned, and then somebody went and messed it up. I need to get some advice. Bring Spirit in. What does Archangel Michael say about this? I think that you've got a new beginning in love here, and I would be very careful who you assign your heart to. You got somebody who wants a new beginning, who I think you could have a love confession. A love confession this month. Let's get deeper. I think you have a love confession coming in from somebody who was really guarded, who can be very rigid with their feelings. It's not for lack. It's just they can't handle it. Have no fear. Yeah. A lot of fear got brought up in this. Fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from the disquieting feelings holding you back. Yeah, I think that when this person comes back, you're going to be afraid of getting hurt again. Because you've kind of like made it out of like that. You I see this, Capricorn. You're like, I have a lot of love to give, and I'm not going to squander it on somebody who's going to take it for granted. And that's why, let's read what Michael has to say about fear. 14. I want this to help you. Life can be scary. Sometimes you may fear a situation that is before you because people are often terrified of the unknown. This can create an energetic connection to the very things we're afraid of. That's where my sword of light can help. If you ask, I can sever those connections with a wave of my sword. What's important to remember is that you are never, ever alone, not even for a second. Your guardian angels are with you every moment, every day of your life. Some people think of me as a warrior archangel, but the only war I'm engaged in is the one I'm fighting alongside you, the war against your ego and against the fear and worry it causes in your life. You don't have to be afraid. Take a moment to breathe through your fears. It's time to leave fear behind and live your fullest, very best life. Yeah, it's like this person brought up a lot of fear in you. And you had this really difficult tower where you started to realize that, you know what, if this person can't value what I have to offer and can't give me that, then I need to move along. I need to get some advice for you because I do feel like this person might try to come back. It looks like it. Swift action, Knight of Swords, a surprising return and a new opportunity. We have Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ace of, there's no Ace of Swords. There's no Ace of Swords. That's what's the problem. There's no clarity here. It's almost like you're going to open up to maybe someone who you felt was your person, whatever that means, right? Somebody that you saw a future with that was a divine counterpart. And you're questioning what you originally saw, and you have been because this person hasn't been acting in integrity with that truth. Because they're not in integrity in themselves and their own truth about how they truly feel. And that's not, it's like their own war is within themselves, but it pinged all this fear. And I think it's for both of you to look at your deepest fears around really surrendering and being vulnerable and a new beginning in love and a new connection. This could be somebody you've been dealing with for a while. What I mean by new connection, it's like it's different. There's something that's different about this for you. Something has shifted. I think that there's an opportunity to heal from this ending, have a communication here, have a conversation. I think that your heart is going to open, but I think you have a big decision ahead of you here about whether to open this up again. All right? I'm going to get some advice. I'm going to pull the Gilded Tarot. Y'all got me sweating. I'm all nervous for you. I am, because I think you're afraid to reunite with this person, to let them back in, to be vulnerable. Justice and the Knight of Pentacles. This is going to need time. This is a situation, if you open up back to it again, you're going to need to be this is going to have to be slow and steady. Make sure that you're not overgiving. Make sure that they're giving to you equally. If you open up to this, it has to be balanced, okay? Pay attention to that. What's the advice here for Capricorn? Nine of Swords. Something, that's when you know it's off. Nothing that's right for you is supposed to stress you the F out, okay? Nine of Swords. Six of Swords. Yeah, somebody's turning back around. Six of Swords in reverse. It's like moving on, moving away. Uh-oh, I made a mistake. Someone's coming back around, and they're going to come to you, and you're going to be like, oh, what? I think you know they're coming back, and you've been preparing for that, but you don't know what happened. It's like fear of the unknown, of really opening up your heart to somebody. Four of Swords. Ten of Swords. Oh, my God. I think that this needs really a lot of healing and a lot of patience, okay? Your advice is take a look at what led to the ending. Take a look at how painful that was, the Ten of Swords. There's something that's over this that is so hurtful. Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords. Look at all the swords. We have the 9 to the 6 in reverse, right? A contract that got broken because somebody is in denial. They're going to come back and try to repair the contract. But now there's this layer of pain that must be healed for you to move forward. So I would be very, very cautious of opening up to this person too fast, too soon. I would say Heal the bond. Try to be friends first. Do not go towards the sexual, okay? I feel like this person could be coming back because this needs healing. Both of you are in distress. Both of you are stressed out. Both of you are hurting. So this is almost like, it's almost like a standstill after this ending and healing that you both need to do in order to make this fit. I'm seeing that if you both do a lot of work to overcome the stress and anxiety of your vulnerabilities and you can communicate, that's the problem. The communication's been off. But you're in such divine alignment, Capricorn. Be careful with this. Okay, what is this lesson for you? What is the lesson ultimately for you, Capricorn, around this? This is a big contract for you. You two this is not the first time or the last time you will deal with this soul. This is somebody you know on a very deep level. I can become the best version of myself even when people doubt me. This person doubted you. I will accept change with openness. Okay, there's some changes. I'm okay with not being okay. Yeah, this person rattled you. They rattled you at your core because it was so counterintuitive to the energies you both had for each other. It's like when some people don't act in accordance with their truth, it's like an injustice. And I feel like you're looking at this and you're like, well, I learned a lot, but you're going to have, there's going to be healing around this on the mental plane. Okay. This was a complicated one, y'all. Y'all put me through my paces today. What is the ultimate frequency here? Union. Oh my God. And someone could be denying how they really feel, like romantically towards you. Sacral chakra's off. They've got blocks in their sacral chakra. And they're blocking out the multidimensional aspects of this connection. That there is such depth to this. Like they don't even know what they could learn about themselves through this, but they're scared. They're scared. This person ran away scared, running scared. Okay. Union. 44. The energy of union activates our ability to unite our outer and inner aspects toward a state of wholeness. Yeah. Don't let this person keep you from what you know to be true. I feel like the outcome of this is going to be different for all of you, but the advice is to take a look at how much this has already created so much anxiety over the ending, and that you two need time and patience and pausing in order to have the communication that is healing it. Instead of, you need to be constructive in your communication, not destructive. And that's what needs to shift. And if you can successfully do that, it feels like this is deep repair work between two people who really do value one another, who... It just would be a shame if you two couldn't heal this. Knight of Cups, you got somebody coming in with an apology or coming back that turned away from you for a little while. I don't know when this is going to happen. This could happen more into May or June, but this feels like it's not over. There's too much that still needs to be cleaned up from this, wrapped up. Okay? You could be dealing with all of this on an energetic level right now. Okay? Let's get a gateway of light. Ooh, God. Y'all, this was the last one I'm doing for the full month of April, and I'll tell you what, this has been an intense reading. I think, too, this is about your integration of your healthy masculine and feminine, and you really standing in your truth and your power and your integrity over what's best for you when it comes to investing in new things that you're drawn to. This definitely feels like a romantic union that is going through its paces, and somebody who just... Stellar gateway activation, infinite potential, manifestation vortex. You need to be mindful of what you want to manifest and stay true to that, okay? And if this person can't meet you there, they can't meet you there, okay? Let's look at that. Stellar gateway activation. We're going to get more for you in the mid-monthly. I'm going to go into the past, present, and future next for the whole zodiac, and we shall see. And if I have enough time this month, I want to get into a you versus them, going deep into connection and looking at the challenges and outcomes for the month of May. Okay, that probably later this month. All right, we have the stellar gateway is what's above us. Okay, breathe deeply. Imagine that your breath is taking you up and out to connect with the infinite potential held within the stars. I think this has allowed you to connect more deeply with your multidimensional self, but this person's in denial about their multidimensional aspects. They have a lot of growing to do, Capricorn. Be careful. You are a master of manifestation. Every one of your thoughts, actions, non-actions, and choices is affecting the unfolding of your path. Realize that you have great potential and power within you, and through your focused awareness, you can draw on heavenly support to create the life of your wildest dreams. Know that all the energies you connect with are carried up to your stellar gateway, and if they are aligned with the intentions of your soul, had before this incarnation, opportunities will come your way. It is important to consider connecting with your cosmic origins at this time and also tracking down the intentions of your soul. For if you can bring your wishes in this life together with your pre-life intentions, you can live a life that is aligned with the highest heavens. Yeah, there's something too about you coming into divine alignment with the highest intentions of your soul around your prosperity, abundance, around the actualization of your ideas, of your career. I just feel like don't let anything in love sway you from your path or sway you from your own personal peace, because the 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords energy is playing out a pattern where you go into these fearful states of insecurity and doubt in love, but you don't do that in any other aspect of your life. And that's your Achilles heel. So you need to be so strong in your convictions of your own worth and value, but also in what you want long term that's going to match that. And I do think that you have a very powerful person surrounding you that's going through the throes of their own karmic lessons and awakenings. I'm just getting this overall vibe that I have to. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Because you know what? I just had you in Taurus today, and I'm doing longer ones. This is why I do long form, y'all, because I give you everything I got. I want to know, what is the outcome of this? What is the outcome? Because you have 2 10 of Swords here. It's almost what is the outcome here? We'll say for the summer. What's the outcome? Knight of Cups. Might not even be this person. It could be somebody else. You're aligned with it, okay? I want you to know that. And if somebody couldn't align with it, Knight of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, Hermit in reverse. Yeah. Somebody's not learning their spiritual lesson here. I feel like this person is going to come back. You're going to say, all right. And then I just feel like some people, if they haven't done the work on themselves, it's like you're trying to learn a really difficult romantic lesson around the spiritual lesson here of holding on to people who can't invest properly into making something stable and secure long term. And if you've had relationships that have lasted, 6 months, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, I think you're looking for like 10 year, 20 year, 30 year. You know what I mean? Like not accepting anything less than that. Like I said, I could just be reading for a small group of you, but it's helping you. Just they're telling you when it comes to romance, learn from your past, learn the spiritual value. Okay. This is your higher self. And your higher self is trying to get a message through to you around romantic love. 4 of Pentacles. It's holding on to people that are greedy in their energy, their investment. They don't invest in you in the way you want, need, and deserve. You're showing me you do. You can and you will and you have. But be careful about your choices. And that's what I'm worried about, because you have this person around you that, yes, you could have the deepest heart-opening love for somebody. You could have the deepest attraction. You could feel like you two were tailor-made for each other. But if they hold back from you and they do it again and again and again, and they don't value you and put in the work to make a connection strong, stable, secure, and healthy, then it's not for you ultimately. And that might be why this is so hard for you, because you two know each other, like multiple lifetimes know each other. Okay. I hope this reading helped y'all put me through the paces. Okay. Ultimately, you need to honor yourself. Okay. Honor yourself, Capricorn. Yeah. Your focus is pretty split. I feel like you got somebody. Vulnerability is power. Someone may have questioned and been like, it's almost like, don't let anybody steal your self-worth in your ability to be vulnerable. They couldn't, okay? And it's a gift to be vulnerable in this world, okay? I'm going to tell you that. But your focus is split these days because this person is still in your energy and they're on your mind. But try not to let yourself freak out or intuit or divine or worry about the future unknown. I know you put it in the hands of spirit, but you got to keep reinforcing that. Keep putting it in the hands of spirit because it's out of your control. This person's they've got like an on-off switch to their ability to be unconditionally loving. And that's a dangerous person because that's not authentic. That's controlling the heart. Okay. So be careful with people like that. They're kind of like wolves in sheep's clothing. Again, this doesn't have to be romantic, but there's a lot of themes here around something of this nature. Okay. You're learning a lot about your love life through incorporating healthy aspects of receiving what you are worth and actually giving and having those be in balance, because those are the best relationships, right? They're mirrors and they teach you, but they got to do it in a nest of safety. So if you don't have a nest of safety with someone because they're off and on, in and out, that's not safe. You can't get anywhere. So thank you for my long-windedness and listening this long. I hope this helped you. Okay. Take care. Namaste.